Well, good morning and welcome back to City Line. Did you see the gorgeous gentlemen that I have on the couch? Well, they are here to talk about the Youth Marine Foundation. So please join me in welcoming Bob Houston. You are the Executive Director and CEO of the Youth Marine Foundation. Welcome to City Line.
Thank you. Nice to be here.
Good to have you here. I'm glad that you're out there making the seas safe for everybody out there.
We're trying.
Especially with young people who, might think that, it's easy, and it's not.
Exactly.
Tom Rogers, welcome back,
Thank you.
Mr. President of the Youth Marine Foundation. It's so good to see you.
Nice to be here. Thank you.
Well, let's just kind of get into the whole crux of this. So, for people, Bob, who don't know, maybe they just moved here, or maybe they have never really thought about it, but now they are. What is Tacoma Youth Marine Foundation's primary focus in 2024?
So our primary focus obviously is getting kids access to the water, getting
Yes.
kids down to the water, showing
In the
them
water.
Exactly, showing them what assets and stuff we have down on Thea's Foss and down in the Port of Tacoma. It's amazing to us how many kids locally are really close and don't even know what exists down in the port.
Yes.
Or literally that the water is there. So our primary focus is getting them access, getting them down to the water.
It's true, because the water is one of our best teachers. I don't have enough time in my life to tell you about the benefits of water and what it does. I grew up in the South, and I grew up with older people who didn't know how to swim.
Wow.
And that was just a marker of their time. And these days, we definitely want to get our youth into the water, navigating it, taking care of it.
Yes.
So, Tom, tell us about the new multi-million with an M dollar vessel in its first year of operations of the Doolin-Rogers. I love that name.
The Rogers is for Tom. That's
I know it is. It's fabulous. So how's that going?
We've just finished up our first year. We got it October 22. So we're just a little over a year. 8,500 kids through the program the first year.
Wow.
7 different active programs on the boat. The boat's running great. We've learned a lot about the boat in the process, and we've just begun to touch the number of young people available to we can access that program.
Well, and speaking of connecting, 8,500, that's huge.
Yeah, there's the boat.
But there it is, and all of her, is it a her or a he?
Her.
It's a her, because it's a boat on the water. There she is in all of her glory. So, Bob, tell us about the partnership you have with Tacoma Public Schools in providing education for the Sammy Soda students.
Yes, we have a wonderful partnership that's gone on for a number of years with Sammy and Soda students specifically, where they come down 4 days a week and do on-water instruction with our certified instructor along with their Tacoma Public Schools instructor. Very, very cool program. Something, again, that I said has gone on for a number of years. They literally walk down to our facility, have access to our boat and to our numerous resources. It's a great tool, and Tom and the group say it's been going on for 6, 7, 8 years.
I love that.
What a great asset for the community and for Tacoma Public Schools.
Right, and for those little people, they're little compared to me,
Yeah.
but that is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I didn't have that opportunity growing up on boats. I grew up on land,
Yeah.
and I would have jumped at this if I would have had a chance to sail on, the inlet here. It's such a wonderful thing that you're doing for them.
Well, the idea that it can lead to careers and such like
That's
that too
right.
is very rewarding, yeah.
And it's educational, but it's fun. So what programs do you have planned for 2024?
So we want to continue the outreach, continue to get other districts involved. We've joined the Beyond the Bell program, which is a partnership
Yes.
between Metro Parks and Green Trike and Tacoma Public Schools. So we're going to be up at Hunt Middle School starting in February, providing a boating adventures course. So that's something exciting. We're working with Maritime High School, which is out of the Highline School District. They're coming down for a tour later this month. Just continuing the outreach and continuing to get the word out that we're here, we have this amazing boat, and that we can provide resources for many. So
Do you sleep?
every once in a while, if Tom allows me.
Well, that's because Tom's up running ahead of you.
Yes, exactly.
That's what that
Yes,
is. I know that to
exactly.
be true.
Yeah.
Tom, speaking of that, I have a passion for boats and lights. How many lights did you have, and how do you go about preparing the Doolin-Rogers, and boy, is she beautiful, for the Tacoma lighted boat parade that just took place this last December, because I live for those kind of scenes as I'm driving all down Ruston Way. So give us a quick number. How many lights is that?
85, there are well over 900 lights in that boat.
Oh.
And that was put together by the night and weekend groups that we have. And they organized that, decorated that. I'm not even sure how they're able to do that. That was pretty incredible. But there's over 900 lights on that boat for the lighted boat parade.
How long did it take them? Do you know? Nights and weekends.
Well, a couple of weekends to do that. We have a few tricks we use nowadays to do that.
And she was a new boat to you, so they
New
had to
boat.
also get used to it being a new boat,
Yes.
not a boat they've decorated like zoo lights year after year.
Well, it took us 2 years to accomplish that.
Thank you for coming out behind the curtain and telling us the truth. Because now I don't feel so bad that I have a little tree with a few little lights on it. 2 years, oh my gosh.
Yes.
And then how long does it take you to take the lights off?
Probably 45 minutes.
Boy, there's just something wrong
Because
with
of
that
the way
equation.
we set it up, all those lights are on a net. And all the lights are
Okay.
continuous, they're not plugged in together. So when they get done, we can roll the nets up and put them away with the lights on them for next year.
People take note at home. The lights
yes.
are not connected.
Yeah.
This is the important thing about keeping lights on and not blowing the
We
whole
just
project.
buy a 5,000-foot roll of lights and
There is a
fit
method
it
to
to
their
whatever
madness.
needs, fit it to
There
whatever our needs are.
Has this ruined the holidays around your house in terms of you helping decorate?
Done.
I knew it. I knew it. You're like, just look at the boat. That's what I do. So Bob, what do you need from the community, and how can Tacoma community help support those important things that you do at the Youth Marine
I think it's just helping the word out about this amazing resource that we have, and that we're here, and that we can provide services for our community. Again, as Tom said, the boat's about a little bit over a year since we've had it. And we're really trying to get out and get the word out that we have this boat, we have this instructional tool, we have these amazing resources, to use in our community.
I think to add to that a little
Yes.
bit, we have programs during the mornings, we have programs during the afternoons, we have programs at nights, and we have programs at weekends.
Wow.
So
This is like the 7-Eleven of programs. Always open.
pretty close.
true.
But that's what Bob has, and that's what the program has at this point in time for young people.
I love that. So in addition to our young people getting to learn on I'm going to use a Forrest Gump word here, a gazillion-dollar boat, there is also, Bob, talk about the new Maritime 253 program facility that are in the works.
Yeah, this is a great thing that I think the community's probably heard about. Tacoma Public Schools has this amazing plan and amazing partners and all this drive to build this new Maritime 253 Academy, literally right across the area from where we're located. It sounds like it's going to happen in the next 2 years as part of the upcoming school bond. And it's really exciting. It's really exciting for the resources they have and where this is going. And we're excited to be a programming partner in that and to be able to help facilitate kids' access to the maritime industry and the maritime academies.
Absolutely. So the next time the two of you are back on the comfy couch this spring, I want you to bring me plans of this so we can look at it and go, wow, that is going to be something. What are some of the program partners, and how do those relationships work, Tom, as you are getting the word out and picking up steam?
Well, we have a number of program partners, and the nice thing is Bob's building more. That's just the great part of it.
Yeah.
But certainly Tacoma Public Schools is one of the greatest partners we've had. We have 7-8 years worth of history with that. We had a couple. We joined last year with the Seaport Museum and their 7th grade program, trying to get every 7th grader in Tacoma out on a boat. We have that's very active. We have a group in Olympia, the estuarium down there does a lot of very great science programs. We actually run down to Olympia and spend a couple weeks with them down there. Lincoln High School was a lot of fun. They're great. We're actually building a new boat to facilitate some of their programs.
Build the boat and they will come.
Yes. Oh, yes. What's the group out of Seattle?
See Potential.
See Potential.
All right.
Down joining us. So, and we're just being to start. That's about 7 or 8 groups.
Picture of kids,
And there's kids.
Oh, here we are. Look how
this
happy they are.
Look at this is Olympia. That's
They
one of the
like
science
what
cruises.
they're doing. Let's look at this.
Oh, yes.
Wow, out on the boat. I'm sure nobody gives you any any attitude about those life vests they have on?
Oh, that's part, yes.
Look at this. So they're out on a boat, and is someone talking to them that we can't see, or do
Absolutely. That's a classroom.
Yes.
That boat has a classroom on it. And they're talking about the science programs. If they're not doing that, in front of the boat is also a big TV screen, and it monitors all the things that's going on in the wheelhouse, the routes, the conditions, the charts. It's tremendous opportunity for young people to learn and have hands-on with a boat.
Where was this in my youth? Where was this in your youth? This is an incredible opportunity to broaden multi-dimensional horizons for them.
And that's what this boat has done for us. Wow. I mean, without having that boat, we could not have adjusted the issues like we're doing today.
So,
After we brought that to the Northwest.
And that leads into my last question of, if I want to give money and financially support Tacoma Youth Marine Foundation, how do I go about doing that, Bob?
Yeah, the best way is to go to our website. I think they'll probably have it up there.
They've had it below your faces.
And there's a bunch of different avenues and ways, to give, and a bunch of different means. Tom and the crew have done an amazing job of putting that out there and setting up resources. We are a 501c3, so people can use it as a tax write-off.
So go to the website.
Go to the
click
website.
That donation.
Absolutely.
And do you need donations of time also? Volunteers?
We can always use donation of time.
Yeah. Okay.
We're very regulated. Good mentors. Young people need mentors.
So you may you make it easy.
Always need mentors, okay?
Yes. Skipper and Gilligan, it's been great having you on the show. I'm not going to tell you who's who, because you can make that work differently. And I can't wait to see you back here in the springtime with either a student or those plans, so we get to look at what's being built. Thank you so very much.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Amanda, thank you very much.
We have much more to come on City Line. Go refill your coffee and come right back, and we'll see you then.